knows where this road is supposed to lead. We got nothing but time. As long as you're right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be.
Hello my warriors, welcome to the Sunday dinner show. Alright, we are going to begin cooking. I was supposed to start like maybe an hour ago, then my daughter get on the line with me and she chit-chatting about her little sickness. But like I told her, you'll be alright. So, what I have done is I'm going to do 1 hour of cooking my meat by itself, and then I throw my additives in. So this is the meat that I'm cooking, so I'm going to rinse it off because that's what I do. Some people just put it right in there. Nope, I rinse it, then I put it into the pot. So let's rinse it. Alright, I done rinsed it. As you can see, this is what it looks like. Now what I'm going to do is, we have the pan already going. This is a big pot, so this is about 9 cups of water. So that's just enough because it covers up my meat. Once I done cooked it for an hour, which right now I'm putting my timer on. So it'll be 2 o'clock, around 2 o'clock when it's time to put the rest in. So at around an hour from now, it's going to be later than 2. Around an hour from now, what's going to happen is I'm going to put my additives in there, and then I'll put my greens in there. And I'll show you what my additives is. That's what I'm going to call them, because that's the easiest word. It's my, vegetables, onions, whatever you want to call that. My mixed blend. So stay tuned for the next hour. Guys, as the meat is cooking for an hour, I wanted to show you my greens. Yes, you see a little bit of suds in there. I put just a drip of Dawn in there. And what's going to happen is when I rinse them, it'll be clean. So I'm going to, one time the drip of Dawn, and then I'm going to rinse them about 4 more times, and then I know that they're good. And that's how I do my greens. So when you look over here, you really can't see. I need to turn the little light on. Just 1 second. Okay, there we go. You look right here. I have water that is beginning to boil. And that water is for my noodles, for my macaroni. So I will show you once they're in there. But it's water and a little salt and oil. Then we come around here and you see my meat. It is soaking. And normally after it's soaked, I make sure it's clean with less fat as possible. So I'm just letting that soak real good, because that will be the last thing that goes on. And I have one more thing, which is my yams, and I'm trying to debate how I want to cook those. I know I'm going to cook them in the oven, but when do I want to cook them? So let's put my mitt on so that I don't burn my hand. Now you look up here, you see I have a pizza pot on top of there, a pizza pan. The top to this I broke a long time ago. I love this pot. It cooks everything I need. So I just, don't worry about it and just put something on top of it, which is my pizza pan. So you see it's cooking really good. We have about 28 more minutes, and then you'll see what I put in there next. Okay, as you can see, it is boiling. So I'm going to go ahead and, it was boiling a little more than that, but because I took the top of it and I walked away. But this is what I'm using. This is the amount, so you'll know which one I got, the 16 ounce, which is the 1 pound. So what I'm gonna do is find a spoon. So I'm gonna mix it, just mix it, and then I'm gonna put the top back on it so it can do what it do. And then I'm gonna come back and check on it. So you see it's cooking really good, so you just stir it occasionally and then you're good. This is my first set of greens that's going into the pot, and you hear the beep is stating it's ended. So let's begin. Okay guys, it is boiling, it's doing its thing, it's ready. Let me show you. This is the bag that I am pouring in there. This is what I call my fillings. All my onions, my peppers, my parsley, thyme, and one more, and the green onion cut up. That long green onion cut up. So I'm just getting it close so you can see what's in there. I'm gonna pour it right down in there. This is what it looks like. It smells so good. Now I'm gonna show you my big bag that I do now for the whole week. This is my big bag. I can do this for the whole week. This has the same thing in it. The only thing else it has in there is mushrooms. That is it. That's the only extra. And one green vegetable I forgot to mention is chopped up really tiny. That is the jalapeno pepper. So we chop that up. They always give us that when we're in the Star Meat. So that's the only thing. So now I'm going to put some of this and some of this. I don't really need much seasoning because trust and believe that meat is going to make the season that I need. So let me put this in. With both of these seasonings, start off with a tablespoon. And then as it's cooking, that's how you add if you need more seasoning. Because I don't lose Laura seasoning. Laura seasoning, it would just, you know, put so much in there, it's good. Now this is what it looks like after I put the season in there. Sometimes what I do is once I put the season in there, I would, sorry it's steaming up, but just get a little bit of the juice and just see if it's okay. If it's good to your taste, then that means it's good. Alright, we have the greens in there. I'm going to put the lid back on there and just keep an eye on it as they cook. So we'll go ahead and set this for another hour and then we'll see how it looks. Alright, here is my noodles already drained and they're sitting in the pot that they're going to be baked in. I'm going to see if I can use it. I'm thinking about maybe taking them back out and put them in a bowl and mix it that way first and then do it the other way. And that's what I'm going to do because I like to stir and stuff get everywhere. So let me put it back in a bowl. Okay, we're going to put this in there. Always check the date. I'm going to put the whole thing in there as well as this. And I know the date is somewhere. It's always where you really can't see it. But I just bought this the other day. There it is. It says that February 21. So we're good. So I'm going to put it all in there. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stir it and mix it all together. this is what it looks like without, this is with just the first two cheeses. And then I'm going to mix a little bit of more cheese in there. And then I am going to layer the top. Just a second. So I sprinkled some of this and all of this. So it's going to be real nice and cheesy. So I'm just putting it together. I'm going to be sticking it in the oven real soon. Okay, this is my chicken, really good and seasoned. I use adobo, tablespoon, tablespoon, the pepper back there, tablespoon, paprika, tablespoon, and this one right here, a tablespoon. Okay, so this is where we are now. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm not gonna cook it for about an hour or two. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, stick it in the refrigerator, let it soak in a little bit. Be right back. Okay, these are my yams, and I'm finna make the seasoning that's gonna go on top of it. You see my butter is going. I have 1 cup of white sugar, half a cup of brown. I'm gonna use cloves, ginger, ground cinnamon, oops, excuse me, and pure vanilla extract. So let me go ahead and put it all together. All right, I'm going to show you how it turned out. That's what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is just pour it all around. Now, remember, it was, let's see that. Sorry, I'm showing you my junk pile. It was 1 cup of sugar of white, a half a cup of brown sugar. Remember, we had a sprinkle of ginger, a sprinkle of clove, maybe 2 tablespoons of the ground cinnamon, and just a half a teaspoon of the pure vanilla extract. So now I'm going to cover it up and I'm going to put it in the oven for about 45 minutes. I have the macaroni and cheese in the oven already. They're going to both stay in there for about 45 minutes and then we're going to take them both out. Okay, you see, I have put the grease in the pot. I'm letting it get hot. There is my meat. And what I did was I have a bag here with my flour in there. So as soon as it get hot, I'm going to put it all in there. As you can see, the chicken is cooking really good. I done flipped it. And now I am waiting for it to cook on the other side. And then I'll flip it again. Because I like my chicken to be nice and juicy. And I like it to be cooked from the beginning, which is the top, to the end, which is the bottom. And in between. Alright, these are the yams after 45 minutes. Look at them. Let me give you a close-up view. Look at it. Just, you just want to bite into it and see how good it looks. So let me show you something. I'm going to show you how nice and good it is. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go right down on it. Let me put it in the right hand so I can get down on it. We're going this one right here. And you see how you can just go down and see how good it looks. Look at it. Oops. Trying to pick it up. Nicely done. Okay, so let's show you the macaroni. Still have this chicken going. Almost done. Now look at the macaroni and cheese. Look at there. Let's get a closer look. Look at how nice and cheesy it is. Oh man, it's gonna be yum, yum good. Okay, I'm gonna repeat myself one more time just in case I forgot something. You're gonna do like a sprinkle, maybe less than a teaspoon. Another, maybe a teaspoon. This, maybe 2 teaspoons. And you're going to do a half of a teaspoon of this. Okay. And you remember you have the 2 butters along with butter sticks, along with a cup of sugar and a half a cup of white sugar is the cup. Half a cup is the brown. So I just want to make sure because I felt I left something out. So now let's see the finishing touches of everything. Now this is the finishing touch of everything. Good. So if you like watching the Sunday dinner show with Mz.TreZena, give it a big thumbs up. Then click that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. Along with hit the notification button to be notified of all videos that is done by me. Plus, share the video. Somebody might be trying to think of what they want to eat for next Sunday. They will be able to see how lovely this meal looks. And they probably will put that in their agenda to eat as well. So, I want to say once again, thanks for watching the Sunday dinner show. Later, until we meet again.
So come on,